Hi guys, Lewted here with another dank stream. Today for this week of study week special, I thought I'd go over the Barbarians because I just remembered that I haven't uploaded the descriptions for the Celts or the Norse factions. So anyway, I'm just gonna go over them quickly because there's not too much to cover. I can probably finish in like under 10 minutes. First and foremost, there's two main barbaric cultures. There's the Barbarian Kingdoms and the Great Migrators. The Great Migrators have good infantry that are very useful for early on. And the Barbarian Kingdoms have a lot of infantry that are good later on. In both cases, they have infantry that can push in the middle of battle, but it's those are the differences between those two. For example, let's go to the Visigoths. The Visigoths have a number of good units. One of the most used units is the Thracian Oathsworns, who are very useful in the middle of the game, but not in the late game because of their melee defense, and they're not an axe unit. Now, they're very good. They have the same weapon damage as an axe unit, a double-handed axe unit, but besides that, they're not like a late game unit. I don't use them a lot because it's hard to make them cost effective if you're going up against a faction that can handle them, but they're very good for what they can do. Just don't expect them to like fight in prolonged battles. The only unit that could make it to the late game is probably the Noble Dramatic Swordsman, and you have to take good care of these guys. Besides that, they do suffer in a prolonged fight. The faction suffers in a prolonged fight. And let's go to a barbarian kingdom, the Alamans. Now they have a number of strong. They have 3 spear units that are specific to their faction. They have 2 sword units that are specific to their faction, although this is technically a Roman unit. They too have noble dramatic swordsmen, but notice these 2 units have high armor and high defense. Well, decent defense. High armor, high health is what I meant. These are definitely late game units. This is more of a mid to late game, and this is a late game unit. You can't expect these guys to get a lot of kills early on, but as the battle progresses, you'll notice that they can become cost effective if you use them right. Their spears vary, but these, in general, they're mostly good in the mid game. I like the Alamans because you can use these guys as second line infantry instead of the axes. However, you do lose the fear that the Germanic warband give. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Barbarian Kingdoms and Great Migrators. That's the general gist of the cultures. When it comes to the three other cultures, the Norsemen, the Celts, and the Slavs, it gets a bit complicated. The Norse factions rely mostly on their double-handed axes. However, the Danes and Geats only have one unit that has the double-handed axe, or the Danish axe, however you want to call it, and that's the Nordic axe warriors. The Saxons do have this unit too, though. But what makes the Norse faction stand out from the Danish, the Saxons, is the fact that they have Norse berserkers, a very, very useful unit, and they also have, I actually can't remember if the Saxons have dogs, but I think they do. Norse berserkers and Viking Raiders are only available to the Norse factions. They're not available to the Saxons. And so that's what makes the difference. So in theory, the Saxons only have one unit that can use throwing axes, whereas the Norse factions have at least two. Norse berserkers and Viking Raiders both cost the same. Actually two, because Nordic Axe Warband is available to the Saxons. So in total they have three that have throwing axes. Viking Raiders only have one of them, but these guys are very useful in sieges. They're also good in melee. Much better than Nordic Axe Warband, that's for sure. So yeah, overall they rely more on axes. They do like double-handed axes a bit more, but what I've noticed in this game is that it really comes down to the single-handed axes and throwing axes. Kind of like the Franks, but a bit different because they have berserkers, remember. Also, I think wolf coats, yeah, they have wolf coats, but wolf coats aren't like really useful. And then there's the herdmen, a defensive unit that has scare and immune to fear. So yeah, that's what makes them different. These two units and wolf coats, as well as the faction specific units for the Norse factions. Also, apparently they're the only ones that have thrall skirmishers. I didn't notice that beforehand, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. Now, obviously, the Saxons are very similar to the Norse factions, but again, it's about 2 or 3 units that make them different. Now, to the Celts. The Celts have a good early game, but only if you use their guerilla deployment. If I can find a Celtic faction, here we go. So, yeah. Their units are overall weak. Overall, they're pretty weak. For example, their version of the Berserkers have 8 armor, but pretty bad stats, so in a prolonged fight, they're doomed. But if you can catch your opponent off guard, you can definitely make these guys cost effective. The Celts are very hard to put into one category. I think they rely more on infantry, like melee infantry, especially the light ones. Like when I play as the Celts, I tend to use Celtic warriors and Fianna in the combination. These two units are faction specific. Scatha's teachers I bring sometimes, especially if I'm going up against the Romans. All you need is a good rear charge on Herculani Seniores to rout them. If you charge these guys frontally into Herculani Seniores, they will break very... They might go berserk, but they won't be cost effective at all. I'd rather have Celtic berserkers frontally than Scatha's teachers, is what I'm saying. Interestingly, the Celts also have pretty good skirmishers, including the chosen raiders. Any chosen unit tends to have 100 morale, and that's no different with chosen raiders. Um, Remember that skirmish cav work in a similar manner to horse archers, so just close the distance and fire your javelins. That's all I can say about that. Warhounds are pretty good, and that pretty much sums it up for the Celts. When it comes to the Slavs, it's a bit complicated too, because their roster is pretty weak as well, but it's not as weak as the Celts. You have access to a really good selection of single-handed axes, which the Slavs do like. They don't, however, use throwing axes. That's like the biggest difference. They have 4 axes that cost the exact same, but range from tier 1 to tier 3. Perun's axes are arguably the best because they are disciplined. However, if I had to go with one, I'd definitely go with the Slavic Axe Warriors because of their charge bonus and health. Now, of course, I said this before, each Slavic faction has 2 different units from each other, and for the Anteans, it's just these poison archers and hunters. They just cost more because they do extra damage. It's not really worth bringing them. I'd rather just stick to Slavic hunters, which means that I don't recommend playing as the Anteans or the Danes in multiplayer. But that's just me. For Cav, they have Skirmisher Cav, but no melee Cav. And for Skirmishers, they have this. Their only regular archer unit is the Levy Archers, who suck. They have no armor. Now, I'd rather go with the Slavic Hunters because of Self of the Hunter, which gives them plus 90 range. It's an ability, though. Overall, these guys are late game, and even though they do look a lot weaker than the Celts, they actually aren't, and because of the poison archers that make units exhausted, they can make the late game come early for them and really dominate. The Slavs are supposed to counter the Huns, but they counter pretty much everyone else in the process. The only factions they do not counter is the Celts, because again of that guerrilla deployment, catch people off guard, happy days. And remember, when berserkers go berserk, they become fresh, so it kind of negates what happens to them beforehand. So yeah, so that's it for the Slavs. That's pretty much it for the Barbarians. Not too much to cover with them. Just remember that the Barbarian Kingdoms are mid to late game, the Great Migrators are early to mid game, the Norse factions are mid game, the Celts are early game, and the Slavs are late game. Now, tomorrow I'm probably going to do the Huns, or the nomadic tribes, and that doesn't include the Alans because they are early to mid game. With that being out of the way, we can try to get a multiplayer battle going. Luckily, there are some people online this morning, or this afternoon. Now today I wanted to play as the Huns. What a shame. It's usually rare that you find a quick battle in Attila, but why not try, right? Who knows, maybe I will find somebody today. That was worth a try. Now, people usually don't think about this, but I do. Noble horse archers and hunted horse archers cost the exact same. Statistically, they're very similar. Noble horse archers have a bit more armor and health. Hunted horse archers do more damage. But melee-wise, they're very similar. Now, in this battle, I think I went with the noble horse archers already, so I'm going to switch it up and go with the steppe horse archers. What did I want to do? I could rely on their cheap units and then bring Ua warriors. What did I want to do? I usually don't use these units, but I want to try something today. This could work. The only reason I'm playing as the Huns in this battle is because I want to use this replay for tomorrow. And I also want to demonstrate something today regarding steppe horse archers, because I recognized this morning when I was going through my hunted campaign again. Basically, what I realized was the hunted horse archers fire a second faster than the steppe horse archers, and that's a big deal over time. Excuse me, especially because of the fact that they do more damage as well. However, the difference between steppe horse archers and hunted horse archers is in melee too, because steppe horse archers have more health, but they wield a spear, whereas the hunted horse archers wield a sword.
Await your orders.
4, 7, 11. Actually put them there, and then the warriors behind. usually never bring brigands, but the brigands have a bonus of 30 against cav, making them extremely cost effective if you use them right.
Hold formation!
Now for now these guys are going to be in formation, but when I am ready to move up, I'm going to just make them into, I'm going to put them into groups, like with my horse archers.
Horse archers!
Oh shoot, I forgot to
Here!
put my general behind.
Get moving! What are your orders? Stay together!
Afterwards, yeah, I'm just going to put them into groups and then see if I can maneuver them a bit.
Orders!
It's a good thing these guys have diamond formation. They're only useful for rear charges. Frontal charges are really bad. And with my composition, it kind of makes sense. Frontally, I'm definitely going to lose against the Swabians, but if I can pull this off, I think I will be able to win.
Their beards are nearly as long as ours! Praise the gods, our weapons are bigger though! And our swords! Come men! There is much work to do today to massacre this lot! Atu millet! Warriors, move out! Chieftain! Warriors, on me! Horse archers! Run, Curcio!
Why would you bring Swabi warriors?
Gatu Sluga!
Like, I could understand.
Horse archers!
He does have Swabi champions.
Warriors!
Those I'm going to lose against, so I have to figure out.
All right! Warriors, move out! Get running!
I'm going to start
Forward!
aiming at those Germanic lancers. Get them down now, and then
Curcio! Warriors, move out! Forward! Move it! Horse archers!
I'm surprised he actually got one. And it's funny because it doesn't even recognize it as a kill.
Warriors, move out! Get running! Run, Curcio! Weapons ready! Ah! Horse archers! Charge!
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Horse archers! Forward! Move it! Run, curse you! We'll kill them all! Fire! Horse archers! Ready! Orders! Forward! Horse archers! Roar! Run, curse you! Get running! Run, curse you! Warriors, move out! Run, curse you! Forward! Mounted brigands! EO! Run, curse you! Get running! Forward! Run, curse you! Get running! Forward! Horse archers! Ready for battle! Get running! Horse archers! Get running! Ready yourselves!
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Horse archers! Run, curse you! Understood! Horse archers! Move it! Get running! Horse archers! Kill! 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 Horse archers! Run, curse you! Forward! Get running! Move it! Run, curse you! Haters! Await my word! Horse archers! Forward! March! Battle ready! Get ready! Warriors ready! Fire on him! For Commendero! Order! As you say! All right! Reform! Warriors eager for blood! Run, Horse archers! Chieftain!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Horse archers! As you say! March! Kyrie! Together, lads! Ready! Raiders! Got ya!
infantry! Move it!
All right. We await your orders. Quick march!
Taxiarchos! Enemy units have returned to the battle!
Aye.
Mounted brigands! The men have broken and are fleeing!
Advance at speed!
Run, curse you!
Tato Slugo!
Mounted brigands!
Warriors ready!
Orders! Warriors, move out! Warriors! Warriors, move out! Mounted brigands! Kill, kill, kill! Chieftain! Get ready!
Tato Walo! Move it!
Warriors! Chieftain!
Roden! Hello! Bosporan warriors!
Bosporan infantry! Chieftain!
Eo! Come together!
Let's go! Warriors, move out!
At the ready!
Ready! Get running! Mounted warbands! Rah! Forward! Get running! Chieftain!
Orders, my lord!
Fire at will!
We await your orders!
Mounted warband! We've revealed their deception! Hit the enemy are ambushing us! Ready! Roar! As the double! Aye! Forward!
Throw your weapons!
Get running!
Warriors!
The enemy is attacking our general!
Your orders!
Honor!
Kill, kill, kill! Battle ready and eager! Orders, my lord!
Horses! Advance at feet! Chieftain! Rah! As you say!
Understood! Fearless warriors! Warriors! Move out!
War Commendano!
Gautier!
Our men have regrouped!
What are your orders?
Gotcha! broken and running for their lives. Aye! Men are wavering.
As you say. Cut them down! As you say.
Chieftain!
Ready!
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Run, Calcio! Move it! Get running!
Warriors!
Chieftain! Standing battle group!
Orders, my lord! As you command!
At the double! Charge! Forward!
Our men return to the fight.
Forward! Mounted warband! What are your orders?
Fair enough!
All right! Barbarian infantry!
We are at your command!
Quick march! Now! We understand! Halt! Tell us! Taxis!
What are your orders?
Ah! Gotcha! Double time! Chieftain! Run, Calcio! Warriors, move out! Run, Calcio! Move it!
Back, warriors! Back!
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Charge!
Withdraw!
Battle ready and eager! All right!
Ready! Awaiting orders! As you say!
Chieftain!
Ready!
King Antonius! Fauna! Back, men, back! Chieftain! Forward!
Our men are breaking off.
Orders, my lord!
Quick march! Move it!
Awaiting orders!
For glory!
We await your orders! Spears ready! Withdraw!
Battle ready! Get running! Run, Calcio! Gotcha! Chieftain!
We are at your command!
Back, warriors! Back!
The men are losing hope.
Back, men, back!
I can take that. I didn't send my Ur warriors in first, that's why. If I had done that and then followed up, I probably would have won. Also, I could have maybe kept on to my step horse archers a bit longer. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm fine with losing. And just try again. Using a different tactic though. Unfortunately, the Hunnic mounted warband are the only ones that have the sword. These guys have spears, but again, 8 armor. I guess he's not there. Is this the same one? Looks like it. I wasn't paying attention. You know what? I'll just wait it out because there's nothing else to do. Now I understand why he brought the Swabi warriors. Good second line infantry. And not as expensive. Just 50 talents less, I think. I still could have won that, but I got clumsy. I don't think I've ever used the Avar Horde in multiplayer. In theory, they're not a unit that I'd ever bring. They have axes, kind of like the Imperial Dromedari. But they're just not good enough in general for me to actually consider them. Oh, easily. I'm gonna use step horse archers again. Well, I'm not gonna bring the hunting mounted warband. Should I bring these guys again? 44 defense compared to 35. These guys are better. $600. Let's see what happens. Switch to the Saxons, so this might work a bit better. We'll give it a try. It's not meta, but it could work. I just don't like using step raiders all the time. It's too easy.
Burn infantry!
This battle is hopefully going to be different.
Who are warriors?
Got to be more aggressive with my infantry instead of just letting them sit there and then charging in. I definitely could have won that battle. And then I accidentally put one of my warriors over here. I was going to flank, but then I flanked with my spears instead. That was an accident. I also have fast charge, which is fine.
Melee cavalry at your command.
Usually I have these guys grouped first, but it's not a big deal.
Chieftain!
This lot are giving us a bad name. They don't drink enough, never brawl, and their singing and dancing is appalling. Let's get to it and clear their grubby arsehead on this field. Not a warrior amongst them, just peasants. Keep moving.
I do have to try harder though. He has 4 chosen warriors, 2 Nordic Axe Warband, Nordic Spearmasters, and what is this? 2 Nordic Pikes, Nordic Spearmasters on their flanks. Now these guys have an easy time against Nordic bows, but Hunnic horse archers have an easier time because they have precision shot. Noble horse archers do have precision shot as well, but yeah. He has heroic cavalry, which is a problem. I'm gonna group this one separately.
Get ready!
Horse archers, for the eternal sky. Get running!
Horse archers!
Move it! Fire on him! Who are warriors? Run, curse you! Who are warriors? Warriors, move out! Get them! Any of them! Warriors, move out! Get running! Horse archers! Now! Warriors, move out!
Oh shoot.
Get running! Battle way low! Horse archers! Spawn infantry! Scrap is ready! At the ready! Horse archers! Skirmish! Engage! Melee cavalry! Riders at the double! T.R. Sporan infantry! Who are warriors? Back together!
The men are broken and are fleeing!
Forward! Relay warriors! Horse archers!
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Hey, riders at the double! Right, people! Blow them! Horse archers! Run, curse you! At the ready! Horse archers! Forward! Riders at the double! Forward! For glory! Battle ready!
The men are broken and running for their lives!
Raiders! Forward! What do we say? Get moving! Orders, my lord! My lord? Awaiting orders! Horse archers! Monsieur! We await your order! Warriors ready! Weapons ready! Melee cavalry ready! Riders, advance!
Our men are rallying! They're not done yet!
Your command! Forward! Horse archers!
running from the enemy!
Orders, my lord! Gaze! Horse archers! Battle ready! Await my word! Fire on him! Forward! Wait on my word! Engage! We are at your command! Horse archers! Warriors ready!
Warriors, draw near! Move out!
Battle ready! Fire!
The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
Orders! Move it! Forward!
March out!
My lord! March! Horse archers! Run, curse you! Quickly now! For glory! Forward!
Ready!
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display!
Now!
Horse archers!
Ready for battle! What are your orders? Order!
The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
Horse archers!
Movement!
Foreign infantry!
Horse archers!
The battle is turning in our favor!
Ha ha! Gotcha!
Order!
I'm surprised one of them actually survived.
Shut them down! Forward! Barbarian infantry! Warriors, ready! Warriors! Move it! Horse archers! Horse archers!
Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
Curse you! Move it! Horse archers! Cut them down! Warriors eager for blood! Run, curse you!
I probably could have executed that a bit better, but I'm happy that I won. I'm going to save this replay and then show it again tomorrow, because it really emphasizes how the Huns should be played, kind of. And yeah. Whoops. I think I can spend another hour rambling. I wanted to use the Allens yesterday but didn't get a chance, so I think I'll use them in this battle. Now, just give me a second while I save that replay. To be honest, I wanted to spend this week getting RuneScape gains, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Vandals are dangerous, but it's really easy to counter them if you can hold them at bay. I don't even think I'd use I'm not going to use the Vandals. I'm going to use the Allens. Stay with what I wanted to do. Could have used them yesterday, but didn't have the chance to. Oh, they have that, that's why. I can bring three more cav and I'll feel okay. I don't think I've ever used fast charge. Like I select it sometimes, but I've never actually used it. Except in one battle when I was playing as the Danes. I probably used it. Gives your berserkers a horrendous charge. Me and Black Death have played a few times, but I've played against him a lot. I've lost against him like twice. Him and this other guy called Push the Man. He's notorious for using assassins, and he always brings a bunch of shock cav. It's so annoying and so overpowered. No, this isn't gonna be fun. You can barely see.
They will bleed for us! Warband!
For our ancestors! ready!
Forward! Atu millet! That's already! Por comandero! Forward! Stay as you are!
Actually,
Alani spearmen! Don't break formation! Stay as you are!
I hate battles like this, but I'll fight it anyway.
Orders!
I have chosen the time, and I have chosen this place. We have the advantage here. Cast any doubt from your hearts. We will drive these terrors before us and cut down any who stand. Who will fight for me this day? Who will fight? Yeah!
Forward!
I got a scout ahead. It's a good thing that he's not playing as a Celts, or else he'd probably get ambushed already.
Orders!
We've revealed their deception. Hidden troops! The enemy has laid an ambush!
He's gonna try to close the distance.
Ah!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
What do we say?
I'm surprised he actually fell for it. Like,
Get them! Any of them!
okay, let's stay. Don't charge like that. You're just wasting time.
The enemy engages our ally. Do we help?
Get running! That's ready!
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Actually, these guys. Yeah.
Understood! Warriors, skirmish! Battle ready! Markaku! Warriors ready! Warriors, draw near! Together, lads! We'll kill them all! Run, curse you! Get running!
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Run!
I can help them out. And I think I will.
general is struck down.
Understood!
We hunger for blood and battle. Run first, you! Orders! Warriors ready! As you say! Ready for battle! Rah! Battle ready! Orders! Rah! Battle ready! Run! Battle ready! Formation! Move! Move! Move it! Noble Alani! Forward! At war! Battle ready! Battle ready! The men are broken and are fleeing! Understood! Mark the blow! Get ready! Ready! Well done! Warriors ready! Warriors ready! Ready! Battle ready! Blood on! Battle millet! Battle ready! Orders! Their general is dead! A lethal blow! Ready! Warriors ready! Move it! Orders! Forward! Orders! Our forces have found their courage! Back to the fight! Spread on, warriors!
That's your side, Helens! Warriors, draw near!
Need es! Noble Alani!
Forward!
Our men run from the enemy! This is shameful!
Ready! Gotcha! Orders! All right! Orders! Ready! As you say! Forward! Alani Spearman! March! Forward! Aye! Ready! Warriors ready! Back together! Warriors ready! Close up! Battle ready! Warriors withdraw!
Our men have given up and are running for their lives!
Move it! Warriors ready! Spare me! Warriors, move out! Gato Slugo! Get running! Back together! Orders! Warriors, move out! Equal! Forward! Fire on them! As you say! Understood! Running! Alani Spearmen!
Our ally has been destroyed!
Move it!
Our general is under attack! Forward! Disbanding battle crew! Get running!
Warriors ready!
Gotcha! Our advantage has been lost! Gotcha! Battle ready! The men are broken and are fleeing!
Unit forces ready!
The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
Aye!
Our men have given up and are running for their lives!
Back!
Withdraw! Forward! Run, curse you! Forward! Move it! Run, curse you! Move it! March! Warriors, withdraw! The men are running! Cowards! As you say! Aye! Understood! All right! Men run from the enemy! It is shameful!
Oh dear. Today's just not my day, I guess. My infantry did do pretty well, but then I had to deal with those archers. I did pretty good, considering the situation. Need to do better, though. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here because there's not much else to talk about. And I doubt I will be able to explain the Barbarians any better. So, again, guys, thanks so much for watching. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Bye, guys.